What's up, comrades? This video we're going to go over the history of buffs and nerfs for Iron Man. I honestly think the balancing team doesn't really know what they're doing. Sometimes I question the balanced team of NetEase. It just seems like they don't even play their own game. But this is specifically about Iron Man. I already made a ton of videos about Iron Man, but I kind of want to revisit the past and see like where did Iron Man fall off. So obviously for Season 0, we're not going to talk about this one because obviously that's the beginning of this game. Season 1.5, still pretty early in the game, they buffed his Unibeam damage. And in the balance patch right here. So base direct hit damage decreased from 55 to 40 per shot. And then a buff, so it's like a buff and nerf for this patch, this balance patch right here. I don't remember playing Marvel Rivals around this time. I think I did play Marvel Rivals around this time, but I don't remember the specifics, if that makes sense. So we're gonna skip this balance patch. So they buffed and nerfed him. Nothing about his ultimate here. Season 2, they buffed him in Season 2. Hitbox size slightly reduced. This was my favorite buff. Armor Overdrive, upon activation, gain 100 bonus health, which begins to decay after 5 seconds at 30 health pool a second. This was my favorite buff because this really helped out against Spider-Man. I think around Season 2, Spider-Man had the team up with Venom. I could be wrong. Maybe it wasn't Season 2, but I remember Spider-Man could just one-shot combo me or whatever. And like this buff really helped me out. Like really helped me out. This is Season 2. And in Season 2.5, after Season 2, Season 2.5, they freaking nerfed this guy, bro. They nerfed him. I don't know why they did this, bro. I don't know what was the point. It was just so crazy. You know, my theory, this Season 2.5, that's when Ultron came out, and then there's this team up with Ultron. So Iron Man grants Ultron the ability to upgrade his weapon into piercing nano ray to damage enemies and heals allies. Anchor bonus, 5% damage boost. I think that 5% damage boost is to Iron Man. But I hate this team up because this freaking team up made this guy nerfed. Dual shot direct hit damage decreased 50 to 45 per shot. So after his third shot, it went from 50 to 45. I don't know why they did that, bro. Because of this fucking team up. That sucks. I don't like that, bro. I don't like that. I remember this. I was pissed off when they nerfed him here. Especially this. Why did they do that, bro? He's a squishy target. Why did they do that? Bonus health gain reduced from 100 to 50. I honestly think because of Ultron and the whole flyer meta, I remember the flyer meta. People were so scared about that. I think NetEase got so scared, I guess, too. Because of Ultron as well, being new to the game, and they just fucking nerfed the shit out of Iron Man. But this really pissed me off, too. The bonus going from 100 to 50, that didn't need to happen. So, again, Season 2.5, he got nerfed. And then Season 3, he got nerfed again. Why did they nerf him again? It's so insane. This is the season where they nerfed Iron Man's ultimate cost. It increased from 2,800 to 3,400. This is where Iron Man's ultimate takes longer for him to have. Some people in the comments say that it was worth it because Iron Man could spam his ultimate. It really depends because people play Marvel Rivals for long enough to counter Iron Man's ultimate very easy. You got Magneto being in the game commonly, like he's commonly picked, especially as a solo tank. He could completely just counter Iron Man's ultimate. I don't remember Season 3, but I think around that time there were a few characters that could dash around. For sure Elsa Bloodstone was not in Season 3, but basically a lot of people can counter Iron Man's ultimate, and I did not think this was necessary. This was not necessary. I feel like they already nerfed him in Season 2.5. Why did they have to do it again in Season 3? So look at, I just want to go back. Season 2, they buffed him. I was like, oh, cool. They buffed him. Great. I was happy because I don't remember what season this was. The balance patch. They nerfed and buffed him. Season 2, they buffed him. Season 2.5, Ultron comes in the game, removed the Gamma Overdrive, nerfed. And I'm like, bro, that pissed me off. And then Season 3 nerf again, and then nothing. Season 3 to Season 7. That's 4 seasons later. Iron Man gets buffed and nerfed. That's insane, bro. So damage to ultimate charge conversion reduced from 90% to 70%. I think this is for everybody. I don't think it was for Iron Man specifically. I think this was for everybody in the game. But this also pissed me off because Season 3 ultimate cost increased from 2,800 to 3,400, and now damage to ultimate charge conversion reduced from 90% to 70%. So to me, it was like, now it takes even longer. Passive ultimate charge gain reduced from 12 seconds to 11 seconds, whatever. Still, But armor overdrive, this one's a good buff, but startup duration reduced from 1.8 seconds to 1.3 milliseconds, but the exit duration is the thing that really needs to get removed, in my opinion. It has to get removed. This was a good buff to have for Iron Man, but after 4 seasons of not buffing Iron Man, it's just dead. Basically, Iron Man was in the dark, like he was just on a shelf collecting dust. 4 seasons. This bro doesn't get buff 4 seasons. And when he finally does get buff, this is where it made me feel like the NetEase developing team or the balancing team really doesn't know how Iron Man really is. Like, does the balancing team really play their own game? Because although the buff is cool, landing a KO while active increases duration by 2 seconds, I'm like, okay, that's cool. A buff is a buff, but Iron Man really needs survivability and a mobility buff. And this is why I really want reverse this, bro. Reverse his ultimate charge, reverse this, give him back bonus 100 health instead of 50 health when he goes in his overdrive, and then remove his exit duration, and that will already make him better. And they really did mess with Iron Man's direct hit shots. They really did mess with that. Sometimes when you play as Iron Man, it feels like you have to try so hard to get a kill. It really, some of the games I play as Iron Man, it feels like I'm trying so hard to get a fucking pick. And now when I'm looking back at his history, kind of makes sense why. Like, they really dial back damage. Yeah, bro. This is the history of Iron Man's buffs and nerfs, bro. I'm waiting for another buff for Iron Man. I want Iron Man's buff to be mobility, survivability. I really want NetEase to rework certain characters in this game. Maybe a soft rework to Iron Man, give him an ability. Bro, if they give Luna Snow an ability to do self-snowflake, they can do that for Iron Man. Dude, if Mr. Fantastic could go into refrigerator mode and not take damage for a few seconds, Iron Man can have something like that. And Phoenix can go in her ultimate and she could get her health regenerated from her coming back from her ultimate. If Deadpool can take selfies and not take damage, I need to see Iron Man get better treatment. Especially where this game is, season 8.5, with all the characters that are in this game. DPS is in this game, dude. The new DPS in this game have way better kit than Iron Man. He needs some help. If you guys enjoyed this video, I know it's a short video. It's just a history of Iron Man balance changes. I'm out.